Hey everybody, this is Boomer and welcome back to another weekly Slimefun update. We've got a few really cool things to talk about today. I want to get started. So, Simple Utils from Marlow. You guys have all heard about this one. They had some basic machines to get you going and some really cool picks that were in the game. And after a while, the dev said, you know what, we're going to pull them out because there are other picks in the game that essentially do the same thing. And so a number of weeks ago, he put in there that they were being deprecated. Now, we are in the most recent version of Simple Utils, Slimefun, and Minecraft 1.17.1. And so with this version, I don't have the actual picks anymore. So these picks represent what was in there and what was lost. Everybody, say goodbye to the Simple Utils picks. 3, 2, 1. Oh no! One of my TNTs didn't come out. That's okay. It took it out anyways. Goodbye, Simple Utils picks. You were heavily underutilized and you shall be missed. All right, let's move on. So on Core Slimefun this week, we had all the deep slate ores got added into the ore grinder. And so now you can start grinding all of your silk touched or industrial miner deep slate ores and get all them diamonds, baby. Awesome. Additionally, Infinity Expansion. Yay! It used to say 0.193. Unfortunately, the decimal point, I guess, was in the wrong spot, and so Riley also fixed that. It was really great to see that. The one thing I am really excited to feature this week is Sensible Toolbox. I have yet to talk about Sensible Toolbox in any extensive manner, and I'm excited for this because our dear Seffi has been working really hard to fix things, and he got two big major bug fixes done. One, you could smelt gunpowder in a furnace and get iron ingots. That has now been fixed. The other one is the auto builder. I love this thing. I got to feature this in the Guardian Temple clearing one, and this works now. It builds the way it should. We have a number of options. And I don't have my land markers. Where did my land markers go? They must have been eaten at lunch. Anyways, let's get some land markers. All right. So first and foremost, we need to pick our starting and ending coordinates. So I'm going to left click that one. That's going to assign those coordinates to that land marker. We're going to go to number 2. We're going to click that one. And now we have both of our land markers. We're going to build a couple of things here. Well, actually, we're going to do one for now. We're going to do, I got to put them in there. There we go. So now I've got my starting and ending land markers. Now, when you want to build, right, if I'm going to do a build, let's do something different. Let's not just do one layer. Let's change the second one. Let's go much higher. Let's go much higher. Let's change that second marker to here. So I changed the Y level to 69 from 62. I want to build a big box. I don't want to just build a platform, although you could use this for just building platforms. There we go. So now it's ready. We have our land markers in place. We have our power in place. The machine's ready to go. This is our material. So now what do we want it to do? We don't want it to clear. We can either do fill mode, wall mode, or frame mode. Fill mode will fill from marker to marker on the X, Y, and Z coordinates. Walls will build around the edges, and frame will build literally a frame, just the 4 posts and the top frame around it. I'm going to build walls. All right, we've got power. We're ready to go. We've got saying no redstone. All we got to do is hit start. Now, I might have to add some more deep slate tiles in here to finish this, but let's get it going. Let's watch. Oh, and of course, I did fill, right? Something tells me I did fill. No, I did walls. Okay. Oh, it's going to build a floor, walls, and a ceiling. My mistake. I forgot about the floor. So now it's building a wall. So it gives you a floor to start with. It's building like a box, right? So now it's going to build, in this case, roughly a 15 by 7 by 15 box is what it's going to build. And you can see it builds going on the, which axis? We're on the x-axis. So it builds along the x-axis first and then to the y. So now you'll see a streak run down. This is so cool. This didn't work before. We couldn't get this to work no matter what we did. The only part of it that worked was the clear. So this is going to build itself all the way up to that block, and it's going to give us a ceiling as well. So it's making us a nice little box. Now, there is a way to stop it from building the floor. If you don't want the floor, it's only going to build where there's no block in place. Previously, when I did it, I actually did this sandstone floor, and it didn't build the floor for me. So if there are blocks in place, it won't replace them. It will only put it where there's an empty block. So you could start on your floor, have your floor in place, have your ceiling in place, and then just have it build the walls around it. So now here comes our ceiling. Oh, I ran out of material. All right, let's do this. Let's just give ourselves some cobblestone, and let's do like 400. That should be more than enough. We'll let it finish with cobblestone. Now, could you use this for pattern building? That was my first thought was, well, is there a way I can make pattern walls out of this? Now, there's no easy way to do it. You have 10 slots to work with, that's it. You don't get additional slots. So as you're building your walls, you would have to say, okay, I want 1 cobblestone, then I want it to place 3 netherite, then I want it to place 2 cobblestone walls, 3 netherite, and 1 cobblestone. You'd have to put those in there every time it clears it out. So pattern building is probably not an option, but making platform and making tall walls, absolutely. You want to make the box, if you want the frame, all of that's are options that are in here. Or if you want it to be a solid fill, right? You can do all of that. Guys, I really appreciate you watching. Thanks for taking the time to be supportive of the channel. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. Turn those notifications on. But as always, when you're playing Slimefun, you've got to go boomer or you got to go home. Thanks, Seffi. We'll see you later.